Hello, lovies. Today I really have felt inspired to talk about limiting beliefs that keep us stuck in life, and we don't know why. We keep on being on the same hamster wheel, not being able to make enough money or have a loving relationship, or things just keep on doing the same within our career. So, underlying in that, in our subconscious, which a lot of times we're not completely aware of, are two very like motherboard in our system beliefs. And it can come from our childhood, where, say, maybe one of your parents were really critical or controlling, different things like that. You can think of your own childhood, and or maybe where you grew up, where somebody else, like in school, was extremely critical. What happens is that we want to fit in and we want to feel secure and safe. And so there's programmed into our brain that we need to do certain things to be enough. And so when it doesn't show up, then we aren't enough. We need to keep on doing more to try to get to that special place. And we don't have to do that. So today's meditation is really truly coming to something that I call the quantum shift, where it really is easy. This is going to make it so much easier as you practice this, that you implement in your life, that there's nothing wrong with you. Okay, when something pops up, you can say, hey, wait, there's nothing wrong with me. And there really isn't. Where's the evidence behind that? Well, you're a spirit and you are made divinely and in perfect form. And so it's our ego, it's our primal brain that's saying that, so you can say, that's not my truth. There's nothing wrong with me. Or, I'm not enough. Actually, I'm way more than enough. In this moment, that's all I have is this moment, and I am enough where I'm at. Why? Because you are in this moment, and you are enough, and that is the truth. So whenever fear wants to come in and override, or guilt and shame and different things like that, you've got to question it. Just be like, okay, if this is coming in as a statement, I'm going to say the opposite, because I want the truth to be part of my brain. And the truth is actually going to be the opposite. You might think, well, the ego primal brain is going to want to say, no, this is what's showing up in your life. Well, of course it is, because that's what you're believing in, but it's not true. So when you're saying it's not true anymore, then your brain's going to start working for you, and you're going to look for evidence of the truth. So when I say that, this is an example I'll give you. Say that it's really hard to make money. I'm just not being able to make enough money. That's your statement. That's something that just popped up into your head, and you can brain dump these things out if you want to. It's a little bit of work in the beginning, but staying consistent, you will literally transform your life. I'm telling you, things will just show up so fast that you're like, wow, this is game changer. Then you're going to say the opposite. So if I'm not being able to make enough money, or I'm living paycheck to paycheck, whatever it is, you're going to say the opposite. I have way more than enough money. This is amazing. I can't believe how much money I have. I make money easily. So then you're going to look in your past, and you might have to dig a second, but there was a time in your life, even if it's a crumb, that you made a little bit more than enough money. You were able to have money just come out of the sky, basically. I want to tell you an example of this, because this might trigger a thought. I was listening to How to Play the Game of Life by Florence Shin on my way down to grab my son, and it was a 3-hour drive, and I finished the book when I got there, and kind of jokingly she said, it's like, just call something out there, like, what do you want to do? And I just jokingly said, oh, I wouldn't mind making 1K. Like, I would like to have 1K come into my life just out of nowhere, is what I said. I pulled up to pick him up. We're talking 5 minutes. He got in the car. At the second stoplight to get onto the freeway, I got a phone call. This is what I'm talking about, the impressions that you get. I got on the phone. It was a past client, and they said, I really need your help, and would it be possible if I could just like literally have you all day tomorrow, and I'll pay you 1K. Now, the fact that I don't say one, I normally say 1,000, and 1K just triggered in my mind. And I looked at my son. I said, just one moment, my son's with me. And he says, Mom, I have a lot of homework stuff to do, so I'll just do that tomorrow. And he was going to be with me for 4 weeks. And I literally had just said it, and it was there. And the next day, there was 1K. So that is how easy it is when you relax into it and you take action and you put in a new belief. So the evidence I had of how money can just come out of anywhere from nothing was that. So I started to focus on that. And then 10 minutes later, I had another thing happen. And so this is what I'm saying, like you start compound effecting. Then you have more and more evidence. Instead of having all the evidence of lack, you're just taking that breadcrumb, or if heavens, if you have more than that, like add it to it, write it down, write down the breadcrumbs, but write down the evidence that you have from your past of even a good relationship or your health, whatever it is that you're wanting to transform, and that's going to be it. But this is going to be the meditation to follow up on this. And so I just was totally impressed that this needed to be out in the world, and I send you all the love and blessings, and just knowing that it's literally just within your field, just right outside of you, and coming into towards your blessings in life. Much love. And here we go. Embracing self-love and positive self-talk. Sit or lie down in a comfortable position. Close your eyes and take a deep, cleansing breath in through your nose. And breathe out slowly. Just take another deep breath in. And breathe out. Let's take one last deep cleansing breath in through your nose. Hold it gently for a moment. Then exhale slowly through your mouth. Allow each breath to help you settle more deeply into relaxation as I continue with my words. Bring your attention to your body. Feel the surface you're resting on supporting you. Notice any areas of tension and consciously relax them. Begin with your toes, moving up through your feet, your legs. As you're breathing, releasing out through your hips, into your torso, your arms, your neck, letting your shoulders relax down, your jaw, and your head just melt into where you're being supported. With each exhale, let go of any physical or mental tension. Just focusing in on the breath, feeling more and more relaxed. as you relax, let's bring your awareness to your inner dialogue. Notice any patterns of self-criticism or negative self-talk that may have arisen. Is there anything that you're dealing with in life right now? Acknowledge these thoughts without judgment. Understand that they are merely patterns, not truths about your worth or abilities. They're simply your ego. You are the awareness of them. They are not you, your true self. We're going to reprogram some today. So let's imagine yourself in a serene, nurturing space. Perhaps a peaceful garden, cozy room, or a tranquil beach. You choose. Let's rest there. This space represents your inner sanctuary where you are free from judgment and filled with love and acceptance. Really feel the love surrounding you and full acceptance just as you are. Visualize a gentle, warm light surrounding you. This light represents compassion and self-love. As it touches any of the negative thoughts and self-criticism that have been going on, see them dissolving into the light, transforming into positive, loving energy. Taking it from you is something higher, more powerful you are always connected to. It's not all on you. You're never alone. In this safe and loving space, begin to repeat these positive affirmations to yourself. And remember, you get to always decide what you believe in. It is a decision. You may have been given many beliefs unconsciously at an earlier age and different times in your life. But you can choose what you believe now. You are the power within that can make anything different. It's just one decision away. You can choose to say, this is not my truth, and you can say, this is my truth. How will you know it's true? You feel love, you feel expansive, you feel peace, you feel at home. Allow these statements to resonate deeply within you, replacing any self-criticism with self-acceptance and love. Say to yourself, I am certain that I am abundant in every way. I am certain that I'm actually very healthy. My body heals itself. I am certain I am worthy of love and respect. I am certain I know how to love and respect others. I am certain I am enough just as I am. I am certain I am deserving of all good things. I know this. I believe it. I am certain I'm capable and I'm being strong. I am certain I am loved and so very valued by others. I am certain I am growing and evolving in every way. I am certain there is nothing wrong with me. I know this. I believe it. There really is nothing wrong with me. I'm in a growth mindset. I'm always learning and expanding, and I can change and decide to do new things. But at this moment, there really is nothing wrong with me. I am enough just as I am. Feel into these statements. Really feel into them. They're your truth. Accept them if you choose to. Know that you can always return to this space of self-love and positive affirmations whenever you need to. It is here for you. Keep on breathing deeply into this love for yourself. The more you expand your own self-love and self-worth, and just know, have compassion for yourself. You're doing the best you can. It's okay, just where you're at right now. Really feel into that. You are your biggest cheerleader, your intuitive coach, your healer. You are so wise intuitively, being quiet and listening, relaxing into the all-knowing and surrendering that everything is working out for your highest good always. Just know this. We're in Earth School. You're just learning from others and from yourself. It's okay if you feel like you're making mistakes. You're just actually learning. There's no wrong or right in that way. There's just lessons like we learned in school. We didn't beat ourselves up, right? We didn't beat ourselves up. You were in first grade, you didn't get upset about your grades. Others might have. It might have been programmed into you. But you were doing your best with what you had at that time. And right now, you're doing your best with what you have right now. And the fact that you're even here listening to this, just know that you are so loved. Your spirit is bringing so much into your life to feel loved, to feel like you're enough, and to share your beautiful self with others. You matter. Know that you truly matter. You matter showing up in this world. As you go about your day, remind yourself that there is nothing wrong with you. You are enough, and anything that says differently is just old programming and not your truth. You can choose to say stop and replace it with the opposite belief, your real truth, and then bring in the evidence to support your new belief, rewiring your brain to work for you and to show up for you on a more consistent basis. Your truth is expansive. Your truth is freedom. Your truth is love. Your truth is joy. Your truth is abundance. You are the peace in this world. You are the love in this world. You are the joy in this world. Believe in all that you can be, and that all that you already are is amazing. Let's take a deep breath. Slowly bring your awareness back to the present moment. And keep on breathing a few more deep breaths. Do you still feel the love surrounding you? You should, because that's what you truly are, is love. Wiggle your fingers and toes, and when you're ready, you can gently open your eyes. Carry with you the sense of self-love and positive self-talk that you have cultivated today with me. I appreciate you, and I love sharing these messages with the world. So much love from my heart. If you feel it in your heart that this would help another, a friend, a family member, you can share it too. You are divinely made, so there really is nothing wrong with you. Remember that today as you witness your thoughts.